Intergalactic Convocation. Good day, intergalactic people who are passing by here in this matrix of February 27th, Thursday. This is an intergalactic convocation. Attention, navigators who are every day trying to improve their own system. I know this kind of people well. They are people who have probably already taken a lot of trouble in life, but that's not why they froze their hearts. There is a great chance that you, who are here doing this internal journey, are no longer enduring the hostility that the world has offered. I would risk saying that they are people with a different sensitivity, who do not buy this pack story that the Matrix spends the day wanting to sell you. If I had chips here, I would send an all-in. I would bet everything that you are a person interested in living in a more welcoming world. And I don't know if it's a conscious process or not, but you have already started to produce this transformation in the world from the moment you dedicate a daily time to be here and heal yourself. So this call is for you. We are entering a part of the path with an agglomeration of connections in Pisces. If you already consume astrology, you may have heard a lot. A series of astrologers warning, alerting to issues related to the mental health of the collective in this period. Yes, I know it has a lot of title and alarm. After all, it goes viral, which is a beauty, right? Algorithms go crazy, they love it. With the greatest respect for the work of all colleagues, many, many beasts. We are talking about real beasts here on this internet. But this is Escola Waldemar Falcão. We do want to know the challenging part, because then we can divert our direction, but we will focus on the good part to go through. After all, where we direct our gaze, we create our reality, don't we? Today, we are entering through the portal of the new moon of Pisces. And when we get there, she obviously met with the Sun, Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune. The technical name of this agglomeration is stellium. We then have an overload in this energy, and just like everything else, we have the possibility of crossing through the shadow, or we can hold on to the rudder and turn our boat to the light. It is always a choice. Sailors, we need people willing to anchor the light here on the planet. This is a serious warning. We need people committed to a process that will start now in this portal of the new moon in Pisces. We are receiving urgent signals to anchor the light of Pisces. This is a collective movement to bring and produce here in the matrix waves of compassion, empathy, respect for others, and care. I know that for many people who are already being stoned by the matrix, it's been a long time. Many times we hear these little words, and they stay in a place a little abstract, a little romantic, utopian, sometimes even a little cacophonous. But this call is urgent. Time to get out of the ideal and bring it into practice. We need to summon more workers willing to anchor this energy here on planet Earth. We've been talking so much about training to stop talking about other people's lives, stay there in that little conversation. Stop judging, understand that every situation has other points of view besides the obvious for you. We've been talking so much about practicing with others, the kindness you would like the world to have with you. What's the point of complaining all day and producing more density? Is it bad? Get your ass up, show the world how life needs to treat you, how life gets less unpleasant when someone kind crosses your path. It's easy to be loving, sympathetic with someone you live with. Okay, sometimes it's not that easy, not even with the people we live with, but the call is for the collective and it's urgent. Produce charity gestures, do it, not just raise the flag. Be able to see a person in a vulnerable situation and realize that a little bottle of water, what is a bottle of water for you? A bottle of water in these days of unregulated heat can already be a form of affection. The world is moving in the direction it is, because we start looking at our own navel and drown ourselves more and more in our dissatisfactions, without realizing that the more we look at our own navel, the more dissatisfied we get. Raise your head, see how many people you can touch with a simple attitude of compassion. We are all living a personal battle. Respecting the other's process is a great sign of maturity, and this maturity comes when you have compassion and generosity with your own process. If you have it with yourself, you can have it with the other. We were separated by the matrix so that we could fight alone. They demobilized us, hardened us, put us in fear, and divided us into groups. Why? Because together we are indestructible. Divided we fall. I have tattooed here on my rib a sentence at the end of a letter from Pink Floyd. Together we stand, divided we fall. This is an intergalactic call. It's time to join forces and show the matrix that the great revolution happens through love.
The sky of February 27th, 2022. This Thursday is the day of the new moon of Pisces. It will happen at 9:45 p.m. The morning moon is already close to the sun, obviously, but the two only meet at the same degree, around 15 to 10 p.m. So it's the beginning of another cycle of illumination, now impregnated with this sensitive, compassionate energy that is characteristic of the last sign of the zodiac. We will have, during the next 2 days, 5 stars in the sign of Pisces: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Saturn, and Neptune. This is a beautiful pretext for us to dedicate a little of our attention to those who are in a situation of need of all kinds. It is usually at these moments that we realize that there are people going through much more dramatic situations than ours, and at this time, always a spontaneous and disinterested help makes a big difference, both for us who take this attitude and for those who receive this support.